Hello everyone. So today we're getting another daily vlog. I've already kind of started my day. It's almost 11:30 a.m. But I woke up earlier and then I was like rushed because I forgot. Last night I hit 500 followers on Instagram, so I had to like make a post because I'm doing like a little celebration contest thingy. Anyways, basically this morning I was rushed because I had to do that, and then I had to go walk my friend's dog because my family does that because they're all out of the house and he's an old dog, so we have to like walk him, so we get paid for that. So yeah, anyways, so I had to do that, and then now I am home and I'm gonna like go eat breakfast and then I'm gonna shower. And on the agenda today is some like, I have things to do. I just don't know which thing I should do. Because here's the thing, guys. I have so many things to do because I'm publishing in less than 5 months now. So I'm like a wee bit overwhelmed and stressed out. And 2 days ago, I just found out how much an editor is supposed to cost. And your girl is poor. So currently freaking out about that. That's my current me freaking out about something, but we'll figure it out. So things I could do are edit the Halloween short story that I posted about last week that's going really well, or set up my Kickstarter, or write some of book 2, or attempt to do some editing on book 1 by myself. Those are the things I could do with my book today, and I'm probably only going to end up getting to maybe 1 or 2 of them, so we'll see. And then later this evening, after my mom gets off of work, she's gonna take me to find my Halloween costume, guys, because I have a Halloween party to go to next Friday, a week from tomorrow. But it'll be less than a week by the time you guys are getting this video, because today is Thursday. So you guys are getting this on Saturday. So it'll be like in 6 days when you see this. Anyways, I don't really know what I want to be yet for Halloween. I have a couple ideas. One of them is Queen Clarion from the Tinkerbell movies. If you're a real one, you know. Or like Stevie Nicks, like from the 70s. Because I love Fleetwood Mac and I love Stevie Nicks, and I think that would be a sick costume that also nobody else will be wearing. Because here's the thing, I don't care about other people wearing the same costume as me, but I know other people, there's other people who do, and even if you're not like bothered by it, it can sometimes be a little bit embarrassing because you're like, oh no, I picked a costume that somebody else picked, does that mean I'm basic? You know, I never fear those things, but I know there's other people who fear those things, so I try to be like not the cause of that feeling. So I know Stevie Nicks is probably one that nobody else is going to wear. I also know Queen Clarion is not going to be one that anybody else wears. Just because they're like kind of, not that Stevie Nicks is niche, but they're like kind of niche costumes. Like not many people are doing that now in 2024. And then I don't know, I might do like a little bit more basic and go just kind of like a broad one, like just a vampire, or like just like a pirate or something, or just like any fairy, something like that. I might go a little bit more broad, and then like, because that gives me a little bit more freedom to be like creative with the fit. So I don't know, but I'm thrifting the outfit, so I think I'll decide if I see a piece in the thrift store that really speaks to me, you know what I mean? So that's what's happening later, and I'll take you guys with me, and you'll meet my mom if she consents to being in the video, which I'm sure she will, because I'll explain to her that it's not like this is going viral. So yeah, and I think that's all I have for today, so yeah. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. So, yeah. after the shower, praying that it was gonna end up good. And I can say that it did. The curls are curling. And with my hair, it's really a hit or miss. Like every time. Which is why more often than not, I blow dry it straight, like blow it out, because it's so much easier to deal with. But anyways, the curls are absolutely curling. Like even the underside usually is like kind of straight, like not straight, but like more so wavy. Even that part is cooperating with me. So slayed the hair routine today. It's now I think like 3:30 and my mom gets off work at 4. So I don't know if I want to do anything for like work stuff now or tonight, because I am a night owl, as many people know, so it's easy for me to work at night, so I definitely could. I'm just unsure of how I'll feel because I'm leaving the house, and typically that drains like the energy of the social battery, so I'm not sure, but I could probably get a little bit done tonight. And I might like make a post for Instagram or like film a reel or something, just to like do something productive, because I always forget to do those, and then it like comes to a day where I like haven't posted in 4 days and I'm like, I should probably post something. So I'll probably do that while I'm waiting for my mom to be ready to go. And then yeah, I think that'll be it. Until I go thrifting, Halloween costume shopping. Maybe I should look at my last minute ideas, actually. I don't know. I'll do something. See you in a bit. It's time for a fit check. Okay, so I've got this black shirt. I think it's from Kohl's. And then these pants were a gift. They're flared at the bottom. They're brown. And I have no idea where they're from because they're a gift, but if I had to guess, it's probably Macy's based on the person who got them for me. And then I thrifted this flannel. It's so great. And then Fila's, because I need shoes that I can take on and off easily, and all my other ones are like boots or like high top Converse. So
hi baby.
My dog. Okay, yeah. I think that's it for the fit check. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, I'm in the thrift store, and it's going well so far. I've found 2 pieces that could be really sick for a Stevie Nicks costume. So I will show you them when I get home if I end up buying them. Guys, that's the moon. We're in the mall parking lot right now. That's the moon. It looks so much cooler in person, I promise. I returned home, and I have the costume, and I'm gonna show you the pieces that I bought, and then I'm gonna show you the whole fit on me. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let me figure out where to set the camera. So I'll start with the shoes, I suppose, because you've already seen them. How cool are these? Oh my goodness. They were less than $17 at Value Village, which I know that's like, the thrift store is supposed to be like, you know, cheap and everything, but these boots would cost way more than that in a regular store nowadays, so it's a steal in my book. And they're so perfect for the outfit. By the way, I forget if I said this, but I'm gonna be Stevie Nicks, because I love Fleetwood Mac. Like, you guys don't understand. I love Fleetwood Mac. Okay, And then this skirt, let me stand up. It's so Stevie Nicks coded. It's so Stevie Nicks coded, guys. Okay, and then last thing I got, I love it so much, is, so if you guys know anything about Stevie Nicks, you know that she always wears these, like, she's always got either like a shawl or like a frilly scarf or like one of those shirts that has like the big long sleeves. So naturally, when I saw this, I had to get it. Naturally. It's like this little, it's not quite short sleeve because it probably goes down to the elbows, but it's like perfect, and it's long and it's lacy, and she's got a song called Leather and Lace, so we've got leather boots, lace, very 70s coated skirt, and then I have a black tank top I'm gonna wear. So that'll be what you see next. Bear with me, I have to take the skirt in at the waist just a little bit because it's a little bit big, but I could literally fix it with a safety pin. So here's the reveal. It's so perfect. It's so good. It's so good, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, I don't know what time it is anymore. I think it's might be like 10:15. Now I am tired, but I need to do some work, and I don't know what I want to do because I have a lot of things that I could do. Realistically, here's a story time. 2 days ago, not 2 days ago, maybe 3. I'm unsure. A couple days ago, I was finally ready to start to like hire an editor. The book, I've done all of the edits that I can do, have been able to catch all of that. And anything else is kind of like going over my head. I know I could read it again and probably still catch things, but I would have to read it several times to get all of them, and it would get to a point where I'm scrutinizing my own work too much, and it would get to a point where I would start making it worse instead of better. So my thing is, like, I need a professional editor. So then when I went on the internet and looked up what the average price of hiring a copy editor is, because I had a beta reader who did so well that she literally like gave me the same feedback that a developmental editor would give. And I'm also fairly confident that nothing plot-wise needs to be changed about my book, and definitely nothing needs to be taken out anymore, because all anyone's ever told me is that like details need to be added. I'm not an overwriter, so I really don't think anything's gonna need to be taken out, and now nobody is complaining about needing more. So yeah, but anyways, so developmental editing, I've kind of done myself. My beta readers have helped with that, so that is good. I can probably do without that. It would be nice if I could get one, but get this, I looked it up. The average cost for one kind of editor is $2,000. 2,000. That's 2 and 3 zeros. And obviously I can't afford that. Even if I worked hours and hours and hours every week, I would not be able to afford that. So that's the thing, is I can't afford that. So now I'm in a point where I don't know what to do, and I really like I know I should use my resources and like probably post on my story on Instagram asking if anybody can edit. However, I want the person I pick to be professionally trained. And that doesn't, I mean, like, have taken classes for it and passed classes for it, like, specifically for editing. Because, I'm smart enough and got good enough grades in English that, like, asking anybody else with that same skill set, I could just do it myself. And that feels like I'd be doing a disservice to myself to ask somebody with the same skill level as me. Not because I'm an idiot, but because I know that I have a very baseline knowledge of editing, and I need somebody with a more, higher knowledge of editing. So, I need someone who has taken, preferably, who has taken classes for it. And I don't necessarily mean like college classes, just has taken any kind of program, class, whatever, for editing, or has a resume that, is not necessarily like super impressive. Like, I don't need you to have edited famous authors' work, but, have a resume of like work that is good. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Stressed about that. I truly cannot afford $2,000 for an editor. And you're supposed to have 3 kinds of editing done for your book. So that would be $2,000 per person editing. And that's $6,000. And I can't do that. I truly can't. I will not. I couldn't make that amount of money in a year. Like, that's not possible for me. So, if you know anybody who is an editor or whatever who'd be willing to work for a lower price, like the absolute most I could probably work up is maybe 400, maybe. So if any of you guys know any pros or are a pro who'd be willing to work for that little, it'd be greatly appreciated if you would send me their info. Yeah, I'm all stressed about that. And I know there's things, like ways to get around that. Like, I know there's like programs that you can download and like it'll give you a very like basic edit of your like document and whatnot, but I don't want to be like, indie authors get so much like hate for being people who like don't get an editor, because so many indie authors like brag about not getting editors, which I don't think that's a flex whatsoever. If you genuinely cannot afford that, it's a whole other thing, but I would rather not publish than publish a bad book. But that's just me. So yeah, I don't want to be one of those authors who ends up stigmatized because it's just another indie author who published an unedited book. And I say this making myself sound like I'm stupid. My book is like not, it doesn't need, I mean, and now I sound cocky, like it's not like there's typos every single sentence. It's not like it's completely unreadable. It's just, a professional needs to look at it, If I submitted it for an assignment in a class, I'd probably get an A, but if it gets published and into the hands of like a hater or a critic or whatever, there's definitely things they could find within it that are like, this isn't worded correctly, this is spelled wrong, this punctuation isn't correct, things like that. So yeah, that's my current stressor. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do about that, because like there's things I could do. However, like I could do a Kickstarter, but I would have to get the Kickstarter up and running like by the end of this month, and then I would need it to go probably as long as possible so that people have as long as possible to donate. But we're coming up to the holidays. People tend to save their money around the holidays, so it's like, do I do the Kickstarter and ask people for money right when they have to like save money to like buy their like kids a Christmas present and like pay for like dinners and things? It just like I would feel bad, you know, asking for money leading up to a time that's like such a stressful like period of time for like poor families. And I know I'm saying this as somebody in a poor family. The like October to February is always the worst to be able to afford stuff. And I'm sure anybody else who like grew up in a low income family knows. So yeah. So currently trying to figure out how to go about this. But yeah, I wanted to have editing done on it by the new year. And it's looking like that might not happen. But as long as it's done by February when ARC copies are supposed to go out, it should be fine. So if I don't end up getting one until January and then they have January to, you know, get it done, then that's fine, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, that was totally a rant. I just realized how long I've been talking. But yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to think about that tonight because today I've been anxious all day, kind of. Going out in public, it's difficult for me. So yeah, I literally realized while I was in one of the stores I went to today that I had been clenching my jaw the entire time, and now it's literally sore. So there's that. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna make my next character intro post, I think. Because I have to post one on Tuesday. So, and I said I was gonna do them pretty much every 2 weeks. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do right now. And maybe I'll give you guys a little bit of maybe a special like sneak peek, but I'm not gonna promise you. But yeah, I'll see you whenever. Okay, I just finished making the post. It's almost 11:30 now. I'm pretty proud of it. This one I have to be a little bit vague about because a lot of things surrounding this character are spoilers, so I have to be vague about this one. However, I will give you a little sneak peek. That's all you get. So, that being said, I'm gonna end this video. Thanks for coming along on my day and listening to me rant about something. This was intended to be more of a fun vlog, but I now realize that the majority of it is probably going to be that rant, which I apologize for. And I won't be offended if you skip through that part of the video. Thank you for watching this week, and do all the things, you know, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. People have been subscribing recently. I now have 22 subscribers, which is like a tiny number, but you know, the number is going up, which is showing me that more people are, you know, interested in these videos, which motivates me to keep making them. So yeah, anyways, that's all for today. I will see you next Saturday. Bye.